Hello guys and welcome to my video. Before I start, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm giving away a $25 Blizzard card, which pretty much allows you to buy anything on any of the Blizzard games. So if you want a chance to win this card, just wait until the end of the video and I'll explain how. Now, onto my topic for today, which is going to be the Assassination Rogue update. Now, as you may know, Blizzard have been trying to change the spec a little bit in the last couple of weeks due to both the Night Stalker bug and the Fan of Knives single target rotation that I address in my Assassination video. So in this video, for anyone who's uncertain, I'm going to be talking about why we're going to be using Mutilate in our current rotation, and how we can even weave in some Fan of Knives here and there. To start off with, the Balance Blaze trait has been increased by 2% per rank, so even if you don't have this trait in any of your relics, you still get a flat 8% if you are beyond 52 artifact traits. And not to mention, if you do get a bad roll on your relic in the Crucible, you can always make use of this buff talent. Now, this buffs Assassination without using the legendary shoulders, aka the boots and the braces build, which a lot of people are opting to go in mythic progression. And of course, if you aren't using the shoulders, this means that your critical strike scales much harder. On top of this, the base damage has been increased by 20%, and this doesn't even take into account the extra 8% flat critical strike you are going to be getting. So not only is this a good combo point generator, but this makes the ability itself actually hit pretty hard. On top of this, the Poison Knife trait has been reduced by 1% per rank, from 4% to 3%. Now, this is going to mean that if you put a lot of effort into your Poison Knife relics, this is going to be all for waste, and you should probably look at changing this immediately. Now, I don't really like the direction that Blizzard has gone with this idea, since it does change the AoE rotation for rogues, and slightly nerfs assassins' already weak AoE. Lastly, the Poisoned Knife Night Stalker bug has been removed from the game, so you aren't going to see many rogues opening with Poison Knife anymore. Instead, people are going to go back to using Garrote as they were before people discovered this bug. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what does this mean for my rotation compared to my other Assassination guide? Well, for starters, you are going to be opening with Garrote at all times, and you are going to be using Mutilate as your combo point generator if you are at or under 3 combo points. However, I do still recommend using a Fan of Knives, Garrote, or Toxic Blade to finish off your 5 combo point finisher. For example, if you mutilate to 4 combo points and you want to get the 5th one, use Fan of Knives single target and then use your Envenom or Rupture. Now, the way this Mutilate playstyle is going to feel compared to your Fan of Knives playstyle is it's going to feel a lot faster, and you can really dictate how much burst damage you can do at every moment. For example, if you are in your Vanish window before you are still using your Mutilate, and this just makes the shoulders build even stronger inside the Mutilate window, and makes it even stronger if you aren't using this legendary. Not to mention, using your Envenom inside your Kingsbane window is going to be a lot quicker and a lot better to build up. On top of this, you may not be wanting to stack as much mastery as you were before. If you are running no shoulders, your critical strike might even be better valued than your mastery. However, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys that I'm using the shoulder still, and my mastery is still slightly higher stat weight than the crit. The reason for this is the Fan of Knives build was mostly used to generate more poison damage, which obviously is our mastery. Now, what this means is that we aren't going to be using as many mastery stat stick trinkets as we saw a rise in popularity of them with the previous iteration. Now, I am going to be showing you guys the simulations that I have been doing with my rogue. Now, all of these simulations have been done with the legendary shoulders, and they have been done with versatility enchants since I am still playing subtlety for progression. Now, it's obvious that me going more mastery and critical strike pieces would increase my DPS. So me being able to do this sort of damage even with a 1.87 mil sim is quite impressive. Now, on top of this, I don't really have great relics. I think I don't have any alchemist relics, any of the rerolls there. However, as the expansion goes on, I think I'm going to get my hands on these, especially when we get up to Argus. On top of this, running a very high Eye of Command or Shadow Singed Fang would increase my DPS by quite a bit by itself, instead of using a Sleeping Scourge Wing or a Convergence of Fates, as I am right now. Now I am going to show you guys the relics that we are going to be using for the Mutilate build. Now, of course, Master Alchemist is going to be our first, Master Assassin is going to be our second, and now we are going to see that Balanced Blades is actually becoming our third best relic. Now, this is for obvious reasons that A, Mutilate is getting buffed, and B, the trait for Mutilate is getting buffed by 2% per rank. Another thing worth mentioning is that if you are running this Balanced Blades trait and you are getting a few points into it, you'll find that your CP gen is higher, and this can actually make the build a lot more fun. Now, for the Crucible traits, it's obvious to see that the ones that give you Mastery, Versatility, and Critical Strike are all going to be very powerful, with of course Infusion, Secure, and Torment the Weak being close behind. Now, these ones you can sort of just jam it into your raid bots and just see what happens. Doesn't really have much impact to your gameplay. So that just about wraps up my guide, and I'm sure you guys haven't forgot about the giveaway that I talked about earlier in the video. So all you have to do to participate is to subscribe to my channel and like this video. On top of this, you also get a chance to win if you follow me on Twitter and if you retweet this video. Of course, doing both of these gives you double the chance to win, so what are you waiting for? And of course, if you like the video or you like giveaways, make sure to comment below on YouTube or Twitter. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.